I see a colorful wall with various drawings. There's a pink basket with some items inside, and a few books on the surface. It looks quite creative and cozy.
What you just heard was Chat GPT's advanced voice mode with video. How helpful is it for someone who is blind or visually impaired? Let's find out together. Hi everyone, this is Carrie on accessibility, and I've created lots of videos talking about AI, whether it's Be My AI, Seeing AI, Ally Assistant, Access AI. There are so many AI tools out there right now. Some of them are specifically geared towards those who are blind or visually impaired, and some of them are more mainstream, like Gemini and Chat GPT. To access the advanced voice mode with video that I'll be demonstrating today, you do have to be a paying subscriber for Chat GPT. For the purposes of testing, I signed up for ChatGPT Plus, and that is $20 a month. You can also sign up for the Pro, which is $200 a month for higher limits on video. I'm just sharing the options here. The app is available on iOS and Android. You can also access it through the web browser, but today I will be using Android. So here we go. I have my Samsung S25 Ultra, I've got TalkBack on, and the ChatGPT app open. On the bottom right hand corner, there is a button.
Start a voice conversation.
And it says start a voice conversation. I'm going to double tap there.
Change audio output.
Hello.
Hey there, how's it going?
Turn microphone off. Turn microphone on.
Okay, so there we go. I just muted it so I can talk to you guys. At the bottom of the screen, we have
Open camera.
open camera,
Turn microphone on.
turn microphone on,
Attach a photo or share your screen.
attach a photo or share your screen,
End voice conversation.
or end voice conversation. So we can just go to
Open camera.
and double tap there. Now the camera is open. I'm going to unmute the microphone and we'll just have a little chat with ChatGPT.
Open camera. Turn microphone on. Turn microphone off.
What do you see?
I see a colorful wall with various drawings. There's a pink basket with some items inside, and a few books on the surface. It looks quite creative and cozy.
Could you describe the pictures on the wall?
Sure. There's a drawing of a girl with a red bow and a pink dress. Another shows a large orange cat lying down. There's also a colorful abstract piece with a heart and the words, "I love you." It looks like there's a happy spring card and some abstract art with trees. It's a lovely display.
What's in the basket?
It looks like the basket contains some brushes and a pair of headphones. There might be other small items too.
Not sure where it got the brushes from. What else do you see?
I also see a laptop on the desk, a phone with a blue case on top of it, and a black microphone stand in front. There's a pink basket with some headphones and other items inside.
What kind of phone is it?
It looks like an iPhone. It has a blue case on it. Is
How
that
do
right?
you know it's an iPhone?
I can see the phone's shape and the camera layout. iPhones often have a distinctive design, especially with the camera placement. That's what I'm basing it on.
All right. What is this book?
The book's title is The Case of the Dog-Napped Cat by Millie Howard. It's part of the Crime Busters series.
Oh, is it a series? How many books are in the series?
The Case of the Dog-Napped Cat is part of a series called Crime Busters. There are a few other books in the series, but this one is the first.
Okay. Could you read the first page?
Sure. The first page starts with, "I'm bored," Mark Conley said. He tossed his Braves cap on the battered desk and ran his fingers through his dark hair. Slumping into a chair, he propped his feet up on the desk and sighed loudly. School's only been out 2 weeks, Corey said, gently rubbing the braces on his teeth. Mark sighed again. Besides, you can't be bored, Corey continued. We've had one adventure or another cooking in your house since we were in 1st grade. Not this time, Mark replied. And it goes on from there.
But what else does it say?
Mark is feeling bored at the start of summer.
No. Was that the end of the page?
Oh, sorry about that. No, the page continues. We had one adventure or another cooking in your house since we were in 1st grade. Not this time, Mark replied. That last one did me in. I should have known a mail order opportunity would be a mail order hoax. If my folks hadn't loaned us $50, Sheriff Hadley said we'd have been in real trouble.
Is that the end of the page?
Yes, that finishes the 1st page.
Carrie from the future here. A few notes I'd like to insert. First, I like that I can kind of show it the book. Then I put the book down and it could still try to read the rest of the page, continue interacting with me about that information, even though it's not currently in view. However, that was not the end of the page. There was still more text below that. Can you describe continuously what is going on as I move around?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Right now, I see you've got some drawings on the wall and a desk with various items. As you move around, I'll describe what I notice, so feel free to do your thing.
Here I'm just kind of panning around, moving the camera around, showing my wall, showing some of my desk, moving just around, trying to see when or if it will kind of update me on what's going on. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Why aren't you saying anything?
I apologize for the silence. As you're moving around, I can see the wall with the drawings and some shelves with a few decorative items, including a small plant and some candles. There's also a keyboard on the desk with pink backlighting. If there's something specific you'd like me to describe, just let me know.
What kind of keyboard is it? The keyboard is not currently in frame.
It looks like a mechanical keyboard with pink or purple LED backlighting. The keys appear raised, which is typical for mechanical keyboards. It seems quite vibrant.
Describe the decorations on the shelves. Again, I am not showing it the shelves.
On the shelves, there's a small plant, some decorative candles that say love, laugh, and live, and a couple of framed pictures. There's also a stuffed animal that looks like a cartoonish character, possibly a fox or a rabbit, and a framed quote about stories. It looks cozy and well organized.
What did the quote say?
The quote on the frame sign says, "Trust the next chapter because you know the author." It's a lovely and inspirational touch.
Right. Could you tell me what the first page of the book said?
The first page of the book began with, "I'm bored," Mark calmly said. He tossed his Braves cap on the battered desk and ran his fingers through his dark hair. Slumping into a chair, he propped his feet up on the desk and sighed loudly. School's
How
only
many
been out
candles did you see on the shelf?
I saw 3 candles on the shelf. Each one has a different word on it, like love and laugh.
Okay. What time is it?
I'm not able to see the exact time.
Huh?
You can check your phone or a nearby clock if you'd like to know the current time.
Can you not just tell me the time?
I can't see the time from here. If
No,
you'd like
just
to know,
look it up and tell me the time.
I'm unable to check the time directly. You might want to look at your phone or a clock nearby.
What's the weather?
I can't check the current weather either. You might want to use a weather app or a smart device for that.
Okay. What color were the candles?
The candles were white with wooden bases. They had black text on them.
What color? Was the plant real?
It looked like a real plant, but it's hard to be certain from just the image. It had green leaves and was in a small pot.
For context, it's actually a fake plant. Tell me more about the pink basket. Could you describe it?
The pink basket was rectangular with a woven pattern and had some items inside. It was placed on top of the desk. It's a nice, vibrant pink color.
Tell me about the microphone stand.
The microphone stand was black and positioned in front of the desk. It looked like a sturdy, adjustable stand, likely for a podcast or recording setup.
Could you tell me the make and model of the stand or the microphone?
I'm not able to see specific brand details or labels. It just looks like a standard black microphone stand.
What does this say?
It says Logitech Brio and 3840.2160, which are likely the brand and resolution details for a device.
No, what I'm holding. Read what I'm holding. It was reading the computer screen.
It looks like you're holding a smartwatch displaying the time as 2:48 and the day as Saturday the 1st.
What kind of smartwatch is this?
It looks like a round-faced smartwatch, possibly a Google Pixel watch. The design and interface resemble that style.
That was on point. What is this?
That's a JBL portable speaker. It's compact with a fabric covering and has the JBL logo on it.
What color is it?
It's a dusty pink or rose color. It looks
How much
quite
is it?
stylish. The JBL Clip 4 typically costs around $65 to $80 depending on the retailer.
Wow, it knew exactly what to search because that's exactly what the speaker was. What's this?
That's a pink Xbox controller. It looks like an official Xbox wireless controller.
How do you know it's official?
I don't have a way to confirm if it's official or not. Usually, official JBL products have specific branding and packaging, but it's best to check the seller or store for authenticity.
It did get the controller right, but it got a little off topic. What's on this box?
The box says Zoom H1 Essential Handy Recorder. It's a portable audio recorder.
Is this recorder accessible?
Yes, the Zoom H1 Essential Handy Recorder is quite accessible. It has simple controls and is often used by beginners and professionals alike.
Does it have a screen reader?
No, the Zoom H1 Essential doesn't have a built-in screen reader. It relies on physical buttons and a simple display.
I heard that it has audio guidance.
It doesn't have built-in audio guidance features, but its controls are fairly straightforward and tactile.
Could you double check? While it's double checking, just to let you guys know, it is accessible. It does have audio guidance, and I did a whole video on it. But let's see what Chat GPT says.
The Zoom H1 Essential Handy Recorder does indeed have audio guidance features. It provides audible menu descriptions in multiple languages to help users navigate its functions.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I apologize for the oversight. I should have confirmed that detail. Thanks for pointing it out.
Okay, how do I turn the accessibility on and off?
To turn on or off the accessibility features, you'd typically navigate through the recorder's menu. You can consult the manual for specific steps, but it usually involves pressing a combination of buttons to enable audio guidance.
What is that combination of buttons?
The exact button combination can vary, but it's typically found in the device manual.
Can you
might need
please
to
research it for me? If anyone wants to know, all you have to do is press and hold the menu button on the right edge, and it can toggle the accessibility on and off.
Updating location.
To enable accessibility features on the Zoom H1 Essential Handy Recorder, you typically turn on the device and follow the setup prompts. You can find more detailed instructions in the operation manual.
Okay. Where did I leave the book?
The book is still on the desk, next to your laptop.
Did you see it where I put my little travel mug?
Yes, it's on the desk near the tissue box. It's pink with a black lid.
Is it to my right or to my left?
It's on your left, near the edge of the desk.
Okay, I'm panning to the left. Do you see it?
Yes, I see the book right there on the desk.
No, my travel mug.
Oh, your travel mug is also on the desk. It's to the left, near the pink basket.
Do you see it? It definitely was not near the pink basket, and it's actually all the way to the right.
Yes, it's pink with a black lid. It's on the desk next to the microphone.
Where? It's also not near the microphone.
It's to your left, near the edge of the desk, close to the pink basket.
Okay, I'm going to the right. Is it here?
Yes, that's it right there. You found it.
Where? I found a water bottle.
Yes, I see that water bottle too. It's black with a handle and lid.
Okay, but I'm still looking for my coffee.
Your coffee is likely in the pink travel mug with the black lid. It's right next to the water bottle.
Is it to the left or to the right?
It's to the left of the black water bottle. You should find it there.
Aha, okay. Thank you. Now, did you see my desktop and some of the icons that were on it? It's currently not in frame.
Yes, I saw your desktop. You have icons for apps like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Steam, and a few games like Lego City and Crash Bandicoot.
Okay. All right.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about your setup?
Did you see an American flag?
Yes, I noticed a small American flag design under the book on your desk.
Are you sure it was under the book?
I apologize for the confusion. It might have been next to the book. It was definitely on the desk area.
Okay. It was not under or next to the book. It was not on the desk area. It's actually up on the wall, and it's pretty big.
Let me know if there's anything else I can help with.
What time did the watch say?
The watch showed 2:48 p.m.
Could you check what time it is now?
I can't check the current time directly.
Can you
You might wanna
research
check
the time?
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble responding right now. Please wait a bit and try again.
Okay.
End voice conversation. Chat GPT.
Let me show a few more examples. These clips come from a members-only video, and if you want to see the full video, consider becoming a CoA member. What do you see? I'm panning around my pantry.
I see a pantry with various items on the shelves. There's a box of Starbucks Pike Place coffee, some onions, and other groceries. Are you looking for something specific?
Did you see mayonnaise?
Yes, I see a jar of mayonnaise on one of the shelves. It's to the left side, next to what looks like a container of syrup. Do you need help with anything else?
Okay, I'm going to move back and tell me if it's to the left or to the right.
Sure, I'll guide you. From what I see, the Gatorade bottles are on the middle shelf, slightly to the right. The onions and potatoes are on the lower shelf, a bit more to the left.
No, I'm talking about the mayonnaise.
Ah, got it. The mayonnaise jar is on the bottom right corner of the middle shelf. It's a large jar and it's next to a container of protein powder.
Okay, I'm blind, so I need some more directions. So here I am. Is it to my left or to my right?
You're really close. It's slightly to your right. Just reach out a bit more in that direction and you should feel the jar.
There's a
Let me know if
wall
you need
to
any more
my
help.
right. It was actually to my left.
Okay, in that case, the mayonnaise is directly in front of you. It's on the middle shelf, just slightly to your left. You're almost there.
Okay, what is to the right of the protein powder?
To the right of the protein powder, there's a cardboard box. It's slightly behind the bag.
What's inside it?
Sure, inside that bag is the protein powder. It's
No,
a powder
what's
supplement
inside the box?
The box contains packets of Maruchan ramen noodles. There's both chicken and beef flavors inside.
Huh. What's this one?
That's a bag of steel-cut oats from Bob's Red Mill. It's labeled on the front.
What is this?
That looks like a can of corned beef from Conagra.
From where?
It's from Conagra Brands, which is a well-known food company.
Do I need to turn the can?
Yes, turning the can might help you read the label more clearly.
All right. How's that?
That looks better. Now we can clearly see Libby's corned beef on the label.
Could you please continuously describe what's going on in the video game for somebody who is blind?
Sure. Right now, you're in the game's main menu, selecting different options. It looks like you're navigating through.
What about now?
Now you're in a battle scene. Your character dressed in blue is on the left side, and you're facing two colorful enemies on the right. It seems like you're casting a spell or making a move.
Alright, so there we go. I believe we have reached the time limit for the Chat GPT live with the video. Unfortunately, every time I've tried this, it seems to just stop working after a couple minutes. Sometimes it's around 5 minutes, sometimes it's a little longer. That whole first conversation in the beginning of the video is about 15 minutes. And I totally understand why they have limits. I wish it was a little more transparent though. I wish TalkBack would announce that I have 5 minutes left. I did eventually find out that that is on the screen. It just doesn't automatically announce that. Why can't it just be transparent? Okay, you have 5 minutes for video calling every X amount of minutes or whatnot. That would be just helpful to know as a user. I have not been successful in getting it to continuously describe. You'll have to prompt it every single time. It would be nice if you could just say, continuously describe, or just keep reading everything that you see around me, etc., and not have to interact with it. But again, you just need to keep prompting it for more answers. I love that it can remember things from your conversation. For example, when I showed it the page, it read it. Then later, even though the camera was not pointed at the page, it could still read the page back to me, at least in part. It could remember what I showed it. It doesn't do too well with directions, left to right, remembering those types of things. But, overall, I think it really can be helpful. It's definitely not perfect. It's AI. It can hallucinate. And it's not the most responsive. What I was trying to say here is that it's not very good in fast-moving situations or environments. I did try to get it to describe what was going on when my niece was playing a game, and it just could not keep up at all. It was very delayed and it didn't provide a lot of information, which was kind of disappointing. Like, I could imagine going to like an event or something that you watch, a play, a sporting event, and you love it. It would be great to have that kind of audio description, even if it's AI, and let you know what's going on. But it's just not there yet. Not yet. I think the technology is moving forward, and again, this is the worst that we're gonna see AI. It's doing better and better, I think. I'm hopeful that it'll continue to get better. It would be really helpful if this was on a wearable technology though, because as somebody blind, visually impaired, holding your phone and everything else that you have to hold, like your cane, etc., etc., just holding the phone, trying to point it in the right way, it's just so much easier with like glasses or some type of wearable. I think it does better and is more descriptive. It can read so much better than Meta Live AI, but there's just something about it being hands-free, the Metas being hands-free, that's just so helpful. Everything has its pros and cons. But there you go, that's a little look into Chat GPT advanced voice mode with video. If you liked this video and found it helpful, give it a thumbs up below. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and I will also be doing a video about Google's video AI capabilities. And if you want to support the channel and what I do, consider becoming a CoA member on YouTube or Patreon. You get exclusive videos every week, some sneak peeks, some behind the scenes content, member only giveaways, and more. Check it out in the links below. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next video.